Now I know what you're thinking. This looks like it's going to be a film about someone getting out of prison. Well, you're sort of right, because this is a film about my last day working for the state.
Going down.
Hey kids, this is where all the fun happened, right here. Right here at this desk. I would witness things like not one but two people walk by in cowboy hats. I would see that go by. Sometimes it was like watching previews of The Walking Dead with people shuffling by. Okay, here we go. We're going to take a look at the old desk before I start dismantling it. And here's the dreaded copier where I had to copy many papers. And we go over here. Hey, let's go in my drawer here. I've got 3 folders full of doctor's notes. Let's get those out. There they are. 3 folders full of doctor's notes. And that's only about 10 years before I got semi-cured with 5 years of allergy shots and sinus surgery. Now over here we have got the one humidifier we have to have on in the winter, because it's 24% humidity, and we'll get that over here. There's my Star Wars calendar, which I have to take my mind off of this god-awful work. 1 hand sanitizer, and we've got my cooler and air cleaner here. Over here we've got the drawer full of drugs I need to get me through the day. And then we go over here, the various pictures I had up to take my mind off of the work also. And over here we have the instructions for the mail sort, which some genius thought it was a good idea for me to start learning 2 months before I go. So there's that. I was supposed to learn all these things in 2 months, so let's just take care of those. We'll file those over here. Alright, we take care of that. Down there is my backup machine in case this one goes out up here. And my various cleaning supplies. And here's my giant bag full of goodies I need to get through the day in here. Alright, let's just take a look up here. These are all the wonderful awards we won, right under the disgusting air ventilation grate, which hasn't been cleaned out in about 5 years. Hey, don't forget these lovely carpets here. Look at all the ground-in filth and coffee stains. I've never seen carpets that look like this. Oh, look at that. Look at that high-tech mouse trap over there. Somebody must have went to Walmart to get. There it is. We could have done this on our own. It took about 3 guys up here to do that. There it is. Mouse traps on the 3rd floor. There's another one. That's the Walmart mouse trap. A couple years ago, they pushed everybody down at this one end, and they brought in people from Troy to help out, and one by one they all left. They got the hell out of here. They disrupted the whole office to get these people in here, and they're gone. Now the lovely desks, which are some kind of purple color with a cheesy wood veneer top that was taped on. I think they got the idea for the color scheme from Mary Tyler Moore reruns. The only problem is these colors were outdated in 1977, and they painted these in the 90s. Hey kids, here's another angle. Look at me, I still have a few marbles left after 30 years of this stuff. Don't worry, this will all be a bad nightmare when I watch this back in about 5 years. This will all be a bad memory. All this stuff, I'll say, my God, I actually worked in this place. The countdown calendar.
Yeah, you see, this is the candy we had to hide.
Do you want to be on this thing? There, let me get a shot of the candy. There it is. Now let's take a look up here. When we have a really bad day, we go up to the candy drawer and we open it up and look at that. It's nice when your neighbors supply you with all this candy here. We got plenty of that. Now this looks like something from Dr. Evil's lair, but this is actually an extra air conditioner they had to put in because it was so hot in here. Later they had to add an extension because this smaller room was so hot. For the past year they stopped turning it on. It would get up to 80 degrees in here. I never felt it get that hot though, because I'd have to get out when it was 78. Here's the lotto machine. I saw people so desperate to get out of here they'd come down 3 times a day and drop $50 a visit in there. If you look at the concrete edge around the grate outside, you can see some dirt and grime, but this is April. In the summer, mold and green muck grows around there. Unfortunately, that's the air ventilation grate, and that's what's bringing the air into the building from outside, along with all the mold and crud. Why don't we take a look around the building? But with all the layoffs and people leaving, don't expect to see a lot of people. Now we're going to take a look at some of the pictures taken through the years. I'll give you fair warning though, for those of you faint of heart, when we get to the bathroom section, a disclaimer will appear.
The following contains images and/or subject matter that may be objectionable to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh, the old files where I started in here. They were on the 4th floor, then they moved them to Troy, then they came back here, and here they are. If you haven't seen the last episode of Breaking Bad, you won't appreciate this shot-for-shot recreation of the final scene. However, you don't need to have seen it to get the reference to the filthy file cabinets.